Sayyidina Yunus bin Yusuf rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi was one of the famous saints of his age. He rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi would spend most of his time in the masjid, and he would remain busy in worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal. He was young and devoted his youth for the worship of Allah Azza wa Jal. Once, while he was coming out of the masjid, suddenly his gaze fell on a young woman and his heart was attracted to her for a while. But then immediately he felt sorry and he repented in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal, and he made a dua in the following words: O Allah, undoubtedly you have blessed me with the eyes which are very great blessing, but I am afraid that because of this lust, I may commit sins with these eyes. O Allah, take away my eyesight. Before he finished his dua, his eyesight was lost. And he says that he appointed his nephew, he would take him to the masjid for salah, and whenever he wanted to go back home, he would call his nephew and then he would go back home. One day, he went to the masjid, and as he was in the masjid, he saw something crawling on his body, and he called out to his nephew, and he says that his nephew didn't hear him, and he's made another dua in the court of Allah Azza wa Jal, and he says that, Ya Allah, you blessed me with the wealth of eyes, which were a very great blessing, but I was afraid that this blessing I would use in the wrong way. But Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and now I am afraid that if I do not get my eyesight back, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, maybe something could cause a problem to me. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, shower your blessings and your mercy upon me, and Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give my eyesight back to me. And as he was making this dua, and before he finished his dua, his eyesight came back to him. And then he headed towards his home without anyone's help. These were the awliya kiram. Yet look at their fear, that if they see something which is against the commands of Allah Azza wa Jal, they do not want that, because that would be a means of them turning away from the remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jal.